Imagine a world without action, a story without movement, a sentence without life. It's nearly impossible, isn't it? This is the power and the essence of verbs in our language. Verbs, the heart of our sentences, the drivers of our narratives, the movers in our stories. They breathe life into our language and make our communication dynamic and interactive. So today, delve into the fascinating world of verbs. Diving right in, consider the verb run. It's an action word that describes a type of movement. It's as simple as saying, "The dog runs in the park." This verb gives energy to the sentence. It tells us what the dog is doing. Next up, we have write. This verb indicates the action of marking down thoughts, ideas, or information. For instance, she writes a letter. Again, it's the verb that's giving us the main action in the sentence. Then there's eat. This is a verb that describes the action of consuming food. An example can be, he eats an apple for breakfast. Once more, the verb eat is the engine driving the sentence. Moving forward, there's sing. This verb represents the action of producing musical sounds with the voice. An example would be, they sing a beautiful song. Here, the verb sing provides the action that the subject is carrying out. And lastly, consider the verb jump. It describes the action of propelling oneself rapidly upward such that momentum causes the body to become airborne. A simple example is, the frog jumps over the pond. Here, jump is the verb that tells us what the frog is doing. In summary, verbs are indispensable components of our language. They are action words that describe what the subject in a sentence is doing. Verbs like run, write, eat, sing, and jump are just a few examples of how these words bring movement and life to our language. Remember, without verbs, our sentences would be lifeless and static. Verbs add dynamism, they create movement, and they tell us what's happening. They are, in essence, the heart of our sentences, the drivers of our narratives, and the movers in our stories. So next time you string words together to form a sentence, remember the power of the verb and the life it breathes into your language. In conclusion, verbs are more than just words. They are the lifeblood that keeps the heart of language beating. They are the storytellers, the action makers, and the sentence shapers. They are, simply put, the essence of our communication. So, embrace the power of verbs and let them bring your language to life.